I need a Mopar. Mike's all Mopar group build. Should probably take a look on Craigslist and see what they got to offer here. Huh. This looks pretty good. Hey folks, this is Cliff, Kissy Boy Smith, coming at you with another video. I know this isn't the van or the CUDA from my last video, but I decided, I was in the middle of actually doing the van, and I kind of lost, I didn't say I lost interest, but I got to a point where I needed to kind of take a break from that and start on something else. And when it came to the CUDA, I wasn't really feeling that one, so I looked at this and I thought to myself, I want to do a Mopar, and I want to do the thing for Mike's Mopar's Mopar group build. So I decided to go with this instead. In this little fakey scenario, went shopping on Craigslist for a nice Mopar, fixer-upper, and came across this 1968 Dodge Dart. That's a 440. But they say it needs a little bit of work. Decent price, so took the old D100 out and dragged it out of a field. It wasn't too deep in the field. It had only been there for a little while. Changed a few things, got it running, and drove it up on the trail and drag it out here for you guys to see. Where are you going? Yeah, whatever. And there it is. The old 68 Dodge Dart. Alright buddy, you can get out of the way. Yeah. Found in the field. Luckily before it rotted into the ground, but nature did have its way with it a little bit. I'll put up still pictures as to what the build went like. But I just wanted to really do a weathered car, is basically the story. And then I was doing the van, and it's kind of like just trying to decide what I wanted to do with it, and then it just got more and more. I lost a little bit of interest in it, and then I was like, well, I want to do something for the Mopar group build. And I like the CUDA, but I kept looking at this, and I had like three copies of this. I was like, well, I've been wanting to make this into a junk kit for a while, and these are the wheels I was using for mock-up on the Monaco when I was making it. Actually, let me take this off the display and then I'll put it on a little spinny there. Where do you keep coming from, lady? You really want to ride in this thing? I think you need to keep going. Get on up the road. Anyway, I put it up here on the spinny thing so you can take a look in more detail as to what it looks like. So these are Fireball Model Works bare steelies, and I actually added, like I did with the Monaco, valve stem to the tire. And these are painted the same color as the body. I actually did a Rust-Oleum, the oxide red primer, and then over that I took a bunch of acrylic paint, raw umber, yellow, red, orange, kind of mixed them up together and kind of just covered the whole thing in that. And this is using the salting method to get it have the rusty patches and everything. And then over that is Tamiya light blue, I don't know if it's French blue, something like that, light blue or French blue. And as far as the roof goes, this actually, this wasn't the vinyl top car, so I made the vinyl top for it. There's that sort of sheet styrene, went along the edges, and then went around the back, and and then for the strips, I put a couple of strips up there, and went over with the primer. And for the actual vinyl roof, this is all Plastidip. So I use it for the bed line in the D100. and I like the way it looked like to me it looked kind of rubberized, or kind of like the material they would use for like a vinyl roof. So I grabbed some of that, threw that over it, and actually before I did that I put a little bare metal foil on it so that put a focus on it, but there it goes. It actually peels up a little bit. So I thought that was a good little thing. It's been sitting out in the field, and its roof's starting to peel off a little bit. And the interior, unfortunately, I can't get inside of here with the camera. I took some pictures of it before I snapped it together, so I'll put those up at some point. The interior, unfortunately, they took out the radio, so there's no radio. So before I bought it, there was no radio, man. Alright, and under the hood, it's a 440. That's a little gross. The distributor is 100% handmade. I made that myself. Well, actually not 100% handmade. It's the kit distributor, but I kind of wanted it wired, so I took some 32 gauge wire and actually crafted that into my own ignition wire or spark plug wires. And as you can see, it's 99% done. Still needs to brake master cylinder. I'm going to snap that on there at some point. I forgot to paint that. So, and then with this is actually a handmade radiator hose. And what I did to make that is I took this stuff here, and I have more of this stuff than I'll probably ever use in my lifetime. And just combine that with a little bit of this here wire here. I don't know if it's the same size, but that's kind of what I use to get it. And you can actually shape it however you want to make your own radiator hose. That's what I did. Anyway, that is the 68 Dodge Dart. I'll probably throw up some pictures before or after this, or I was hoping to do a little movie montage like I kind of do, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. We'll see what happens in the video. You'll see whatever comes out to be. But I've kind of been working on this for the last couple of weeks, and it's been a while since I did a weathered or junker car. I think this looks a lot better than the Torino. In fact, I might put a couple of pictures of the Torino side by side with this so you can kind of compare it. But this is what I'm doing for the Mopar group build, all Mopar group build from Mopar Mike. And I probably still will do other Mopars, and since he said there's no time, maybe there'll be multiple Mopars to join that whole deal and support it. But either way, appreciate you folks watching my channel. You can leave a like if you like it, leave a dislike if you don't like it. If you want to buy it from me, then you can definitely buy it. It's not for sale, it's just a joke. Just part of that scenario. But this is the 68 Dart. I don't know if you call it a junker, beater, I don't know. But that's what I got. Been working on it for the last couple of weeks. And I've been kind of teasing pictures of it on Instagram. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Y'all take care and have a great day. So, a man named Mike decided to do a group build, all about Mopars. So I had to go out and pick me up one, I meant to say. So I found this one down in the field, somewhere out in who knows where, Texas. Drug it back to the house, and decided to wrench on it. It had been sitting in that field for quite some time, so put a new battery in it, throw some gas down it, and start it right up. Old Jim said he was sad to see it go, but he was happy to get that money in his pocket. So he loaded it up on a truck, drug it back to Kiss Boys Custom Cars. It's going to take quite a bit of time and money to get it back to where it needs to be, but the 440 runs, and I'm happy about that. My nephew T even stopped by to help me wrench on it for a little while. Kind of reminded me of that time back in Boston when we found that old Torino. But I like this one a lot better. I hope y'all enjoyed my little story about how I picked up this old Dodge. Hey lady, where you going?
So I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
Cool. You want to buy an old Dodge?